Let's do Prarthana and start the session. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Om Annado Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Om Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tat Padam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. The only Guru of three religions, the Emperor of spiritual kingdom, the sensational writer, the author of more than 100 divine holy scriptures, Hindu virtue donor, Traitatiram originator, Sri 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 Acharya Prabodhananda Yogeshwarulu. We are learning Gnana Yogam Adhyayam chapter. In Gnana Yogam chapter, we learned about अजोपि सन्न व्ययात्मा भूतानामीश्वरोपि सन् प्रकृतिं स्वामधिष्ठाय संभवामि आत्मा माया. That is the sixth shlokam. So we learned about that shlokam last week, that God said that he doesn't have birth and also destruction at all, and also he said that though he is taking birth with maya or Satan. So Maya means we came to know emotions, gunas, emotions, dispositions. Those are called Maya. So Maya, we also came to know. We know that Maya means the nature invisibly present is called Maya. So Maya is invisible, nature is visible. Visible nature is invisibly there in everyone's head as Maya. Maya constitutes emotions itself. So what God is saying, so with emotions he is taking birth on the earth. So, and also why he is taking birth also he explained to us. What he explained, so why he is taking the birth, also he explained. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदा आत्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. So whenever there is a defection to dharmas and the adharmas are increased or are on the peak level, then he said that he is manifesting himself and taking birth on the earth. So why he will be always watching about dharmas, whatever he taught to the human beings. So as there is a department, in the department there is a supervisor always supervising the things how they are going. So if there is something which is not functioning properly, the person who is in charge of that, so he will be contacting that person, or he will be warning that person, and he will be then making the system set right. In the same way, when he taught the dharmas, he will be watching how dharmas are functioning, how people are practicing dharmas. Whenever the dharmas are gone down totally, if nobody is practicing dharmas, then he will think that, oh, nobody is practicing the dharmas, this is the right time, I need to take birth and teach the dharmas. That's why God takes the birth. So there will be a gap between birth to birth, might be thousands of years or millions of years even. But so the purpose of taking the birth, he is saying, whenever there is a defection to dharmas, he is taking the human form and teaching the dharmas. And also he established so many practices in our daily life to remember the dharmas among us, like it's my karma, the word like it's my karma, and the wedding, Govinda, Bhagavan, bridegroom, bride, so and the moon, and those kind of things. So whatever we say in Telugu, Pelli, Pelli Koduku, Pelli Kuturu, Chandamama, Abba, Govinda, all these words are having dharmas in it. That means whenever you understand these dharmas and use them in your daily life, you will be always with the dharma practice only, the righteousness practice. So if you don't know about that and just say the word, there is no meaning at all. Whenever you practice something with the complete notion in it, then we can say it is the right thing. It is the right thing itself, righteousness. So it becomes dharma. Dharma will destroy your karma. So when he comes onto the earth, so he would like to remove the unrighteousness practitioners completely out, and he is going to increase the population of the people who are practicing the dharmas. And the dharmas are never going to be destroyed, and they are not going to be changed at all. Dharmas are fixed, so they are permanent. But the people, the population, the number of people practicing will be drastically down sometimes. So that means you can't find the people practicing dharmas everywhere. The people will be practicing adharmas only. So in that context, what God is going to do, so God is going to take birth, and he would set the system in a right manner, so that the dharmas will gain the power, energy, then they can function in all directions very well, so that everybody can reach to the dharmas itself. And also, so what he is, and also in the 8th slokam, what he is saying is, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. What he is saying, in every age he is going to take birth. Why he is going to take birth? In order to protect the dharmas, in order to establish the dharmas. To establish the dharmas, he is going to take the birth in every yugam, every age. And also what he is saying, paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskritam, to protect the people who are practicing righteousness, and the destroying the people who are practicing the adharmas, we can say. But here the people understood completely different. So what they thought, God is going to kill the bad people who are doing the bad activities, and he is going to save the people who are doing the good to the society or somebody else. See, God never said that he is going to kill the bad people. So in Bhagavad Gita itself, God said at one place that the one who dies in a particular emotion, he is going to born in the same emotion. So when you kill the person in a one village, the guy is going to take a birth in another village, and whatever the emotion he got while he was killed, the same emotion he is getting in the next birth itself. So God is not going to say the contradictory words in his slokams, but we are the one, we are understanding in a different way. So that understanding is completely opposite to the what Lord Krishna explained. So when he said that to destroy the bad people, he said that destroy the bad people means destroying the people who are practicing the adharmas. That means there are two things are there, so which we learnt completely with much more explanation in 19th slokam in Sankhya Yogam about destruction and killing. And so both are different. Destruction, destroying means it never remains. Okay, so killing means he will be killed and he will take birth in another body itself. So when God keeps on killing the bad people, then again they are taking birth in some other place, then where he is achieving his objective, he is not going to achieve any objective. So the understanding is not proper from the human being side, our side. So that is the mistake, but God is not telling any mistake over here. So we will have many questions about that. When God says like that, how come the objective of the God will be fulfilled? So it's not going to be done. happen in such a way. So he said, Paritranaya sadhunam, to protect the people who are practicing the righteousness. So that's what. So what he wants to do. So for example, if you take an example, if there are 1,000 people who are practicing adharmas in a village and 10 people who are practicing dharmas over there. So the focus of the Bhagavan will be on the 1,000 people, not on the 10 people. Because we know that 10 people are going in the right direction and 1,000 people are going in the wrong direction, opposite direction. So what God is going to do, Bhagavan is going to do, Bhagavan will mix up with the 1,000 people and he will be performing all the activities what those 1,000 people are doing. After some time he will get much more familiarity with those 1,000 people. Then what he is going to do, he is going to slowly teach them the wisdom. He will never say that you are doing bad thing, stop it. He is never going to say, because he knows that every human being's action is based on his karma itself. So there is a karma which is playing everybody. So it cannot be changed at all. He will be doing the task. If he is doing bad task, he will be doing bad task only. But what God is going to say, you are doing this bad task because you earned this bad karma in the past birth. So now you are doing bad deeds, so people are calling you bad guy. So as you are not going to avoid the karma right now, since it is coming into force, you must follow that and do the task. But one thing what you can do, it's in your hand whether to accept the karma or not. So we came to know in the previous chapter as well also. So karmanyevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbhum mate sangosva karmani. That means you have the right to gain the karma or reject the karma, but you can't do any task from you. Tasks are not done by the mortal soul at all. And you should not stop thinking that by doing this task you may get this kind of karma. So everything how the karma is enforced, that way you have to do. So similarly, Lord Krishna, the God also, when he mixes with the people who are practicing adharmas, what he is going to do, he will be behaving exactly like them. After some time, he will be start teaching the real wisdom. Then they will start slowly converting and they will be understanding that, and they will become the people of practicing righteousness. So then his purpose is solved. And also God, Bhagavan will, and also there are two kinds of people. First kind is the one who questions the existence of God. The second one who rejects the God and who uh, is jealous against the God, who condemn the God. So two kinds of people are there. So one who questions the existence of God, and then what he does, so in the name of rationalist society, he will be teaching against the uh, existence of God. He says no, God does not exist and all those things. So God never going to have contact directly with the rationalists and the atheists. Atheists are the one who is going to condemn the God, who disagree the God, the atheist people. So what God is going to do when he comes onto the earth, he is going to teach the wisdom and also give answers to the questions of the rationalists. So these rationalists and the atheists are going to get bigger karma. They have to experience that in coming so many births. After experiencing lot more karma, after some time, at least the rationalists can come towards the God's wisdom. That's why God is going to teach the wisdom in such a way. After some time, at least rationalists come towards His path. But for the atheists are there, right? Atheists are not going to taste the wisdom at all, even though they take thousands of births, because they directly rejected the God. So wisdom cannot be given to the one who rejects the God. So here what he said is, he wanted to increase the people who practice the dharmas, and he would decrease the people who practice the adharmas. So that's why he said dharma samsthapanardhaya. Dharma samsthapanardhaya means to establish the righteousness. The purpose of his birth is to establish the righteousness. That's it. But he did not say that he is going to kill the bad people and protect the good people. With respect to the God who is good, is who is practicing dharmas of what he taught, is called good person. The one who does not practice his dharmas what he taught is the bad person. So that's why his focus will be on the people who are practicing the adharmas. So that's why he would be joining with those people who are practicing adharmas, and he will be converting those people to come towards the wisdom, divine path itself. So that's why, even though so much the Paramatma, the absolute soul, who is the creator of the universe itself, when he takes a human form and comes into the people, and when he joins with the people and work together with the people, by not understanding the greatness of God, and by not understanding, so what they will be doing, they will be dishonoring him sometimes. They will be insulting him also. Even though Bhagavan, he doesn't care that. His focus would be how to spread the dharmas and how to convert all the people who are practicing adharmas into the uh, dharmas. And also, nobody cannot identify the Bhagavan, since he will not have any special attire with him. He will be like an ordinary human being and doing the task. So let us end the session today over here. If you have any questions, you can ask. So let us continue the next slokam, ninth slokam, on the next session. Let us do Mangala Pradhana. Om Mangalam Gurudevaya Mahaniya Prabodhatmane Sarvaloka Sharanyaya Sadhurupaya Mangalam. Prabodharpanam to everyone.